What is going on, Confident Crew? Welcome to another episode of Create Your Confident podcast, Confident, the Code to Living a Life on Fire. I am, of course, your host, Anthony Hudson. Listen, today we're going to stick with the finances category and business, right? We're going to talk today. The title of this episode of this podcast is Creating Confidence in Your Company Culture. Listen, I've been a part of a lot of different companies over the years, whether that's a W-2 employee, whether as an independent contractor. I've seen other companies, been a part of that. And I've run my own businesses as well, some in the franchising space, some in my coaching programs. And the number one thing to keep, retain, to grow, to build, and to really have ultimate success is going to be around culture. So what I want to talk to you guys about today and share a couple stories on is company culture, right? And how you can grow confidence in that. Listen, there's so many things you can do. Company culture has to go back to core values. You've got to have a set of core values, not just something that's written on the wall, not just something that you are big and long and somebody has to read out loud once every monthly meeting just because they think that's the right thing to do. You got to have actual core values that resonate, that you put together as a team, not just coming down from the leader or the leadership team. You've got to build core values that resonate, that make sense. At the same time, you don't need a ton of them. They need to be simple. They need to be relevant. They need to resonate with the people in your team, right? So first and foremost, company culture has to go back to the number one thing, which is core values. But then the second thing is, what can I do to increase company culture? How can I build confidence? And how can my employees, staff members, colleagues be confident in the company culture? You absolutely have to communicate and have your company give you feedback consistently, right? So whether that's on meetings, whether that's on growth and long-term results, whether that's on individual compensation plans, insurance, there's a ton of different categories, but you need to have a process around communication and growth and culture, and even have potentially a culture club inside of your company, right? So one of the companies I used to work for, a big company, and they had a nice budget for it, but one of the best things that they ever did for me in order to help me remain focused on growing my business and building my business inside of their business for them as an entrepreneur was they had a concierge service. One of the best things you can do is go above and beyond for your staff and your employees, and that's part of culture, is going above and beyond, not only for your clients, but for your customers. So what that looked like in this particular company was a concierge service. So instead of me worrying about scheduling doctor's appointments or picking up the dry cleaning or ordering flowers for my wife for Mother's Day or whatever that looks like, right? I had a concierge service that could do some of that stuff for me. They would order groceries, right? They would order, or I could order, put in a grocery order for them. They would go to like our local Costco and bring it to the office, and I would take it home at the end of the day, right? How badass is that? If I had dry cleaning, they would do that. They would deliver it, pick it up. If I had needed a car wash or an oil change, they would deliver my car and pick it back up. So some of you guys in this business have this as the leaders of your company. You have an assistant that does all these things for you. But do your staff members, your employees, do your teammates, team members, do they have that? Do they have their own admins? You know what that does? What will happen there is they can concentrate. They don't have to worry about all the stuff that's going on in life. They don't have to worry about the birthday parties. They don't have to worry about, and it's not that they don't want to worry about it, but it can help get rid of the distractions and get rid of some of the stress that comes in with life, make life simpler so that you can focus on making more money, generating more leads, generating more profit, generating more business for that company, right? So if you don't already have something like that as a business owner, or if you are an employee still in one of your in another business, consider one, bringing on a concierge service or bringing on that service to your staff members. We go above and beyond for our customers, right? We go above and beyond for our customers, but do we go above and beyond for our employees, our teammates, our colleagues, right? So that being said, highly encourage you to hire out, get some kind of concierge service, get an assistant for your staff members so that they can do some of their their tasks outside of work, some of their errands, run some of their, do some of the things, especially in the summer. Summertime is crazy. Baseball games and kids activities and vacations and all these kind of things. Your staff should have some kind of a service, some kind of option to where they can get the extra things done that they don't have time for so that they can focus on work. And what that does for you is they're going to be more focused, more dialed in. They're going to generate more revenue. They're going to help you grow. And the culture is going to be that much better, right? So that's a huge one. That's a huge one for me. That was a great thing that I learned that in my companies going forward, we're going to have some type of concierge service or some type of an assistant for your staff members, not just for you, the big boss man, if you're the leader, if you're the owner of your company, so on and so forth. Number 3, this is going to build confidence and build a team bond like nothing else, and build the culture, build a actual community. This is my favorite one. This is something that I learned in my gym business, right? So we would do weekly workouts together as a team. So when the gym was closed, off hours, part of our team building was, we'd have our company meeting, right? And we'd have our, we talk numbers, we go through reports, SOPs, we'd go through KPIs, we do all that stuff. But you know what we did first? Team workout. You get to see what happens to people, how they handle stress, how they handle pressure, how they handle uncomfortability when you put them through a workout. And if you're the business owner, if you're the leader, if you're the head honcho in this company, you better damn be sure that you are on the mat, on the punching bags, doing the workout, lifting the tires, throwing the weights, doing the burpees, whatever it looks like inside that workout. You better be damn sure that you're leading from the front. That's how you build a strong foundation in a company. That's how you build culture. That's how you build a rock solid team that is going to be bought in. And on top of that, you get to see how they handle pressure. There's nothing more important to me, and there's nothing that tells somebody's character so much as putting them through a workout that makes them uncomfortable, that they maybe haven't done in the past, that maybe that they haven't ever even tried before. How do they handle something brand new, something that's out of the ordinary, something that's unique? And then a team workout, encouragement, sweating together, doing hard things together. I promise you that's going to build a bond that is nearly unbreakable inside of your team. So some type of a company workout, some type of a team workout, I like once a week. If anything, at least once a month. That's going to build a huge bond. And then you can build rewards, right? Pair them up. Teams get $500 bonus, paid time off, extra vacation days, right? Team could get a gift card to their favorite restaurant, whatever. Possibilities are endless. Creating confidence in your culture, in your company culture, is the most important thing you can do. So, recap. I gave you quick 3 things. This is a quick hitting episode, but if you take it, run with it, put it together, reach out to me for more details. I'm happy to give you more advice on that as well. But if number 1, you got to have your core values aligned, and they have to come from everybody in the company. It can't just come down from leadership. It can't just come down from the owner. It can't just come down from the CEO. Okay? It can't just come down from C-suite. It has to be core values. Simple, 4 or 5 at most, that make sense, that people can repeat. Speak to them, know them, have them ingrained in everybody's head, speak to them, start every company meeting with them, right? Number 2, have some type of concierge service or some kind of administrative assistant service for your team. Help them make life easier outside of work, right? They spend a majority of their time with their work family, with their work family, like with their team inside your company. Then when they get home, they want to spend quality time with the people that they love most, that they cherish most, right? So make that easier for them. Have somebody that can run errands for them. Have somebody that can set appointments for them outside of work, that can help with coordinating, that can help with grocery shopping, that can help plan vacations. Like, the possibilities are endless there. I promise you that one right there, you're not going to have that whole thing was one of the best best benefits I had working for a company ever. And now that's what I focus on going forward for all my companies, is having some type of an admin or some type of a concierge type service that I can use. And that's a great investment. And that might be an investment, but it's an investment in your people, right? It's not an expense, it's an investment. And number 3, how to build company culture, team workouts. Some people may have not worked out in a long time. That's okay. Having somebody work out, focus on their health, focus on doing something uncomfortable with other individuals, other teammates, pairing them up as teams and putting them up against each other. A competition, right? We've got sales competitions all the time. We've got calling competitions, email, messaging competitions, customer service competitions. There's something to be said about a fitness competition. You see who's really, really, really bought in, who can really work through things when their back's against the wall. That to me is my favorite thing, is the group workouts we used to do, the team workouts we used to do before company meetings, right? It doesn't have to be, and again, just to elaborate a little bit more, maybe it's just a team hike, maybe it's a team bike ride, maybe it's we do taco rides here in Nebraska. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but basically you take bike rides and you stop at little taco shops and eat tacos. Like, throw in some fitness, throw in some healthy stuff into the mix, but then every once in a while, don't be afraid to go to a kickboxing class together, or maybe try something a little more in depth than just a run or a hike, like something with a little bit of a competition where you can keep track and reward the top 3 finishers or the top 3 places. Okay. So that's how you're going to build company culture. Nothing more important than this in your company. The better your company culture is, the better your clients are going to get taken care of, the better your customer service is going to be, the better your retention is going to be, the better your leadership team is going to grow, the better your people are going to want to move up in the company. There's so many benefits to it. So that's what I got for y'all today. Thank you for tuning into the Confident Podcast, creating your confident. Let's go out, live that life on fire. And for those of you that haven't already, please go in and give us a little bit of a 5-star review on the platform that you listen to the most, Apple, Spotify, or any of the others. And share a couple episodes. Share some of these snippets with on your social media platforms. Just gets us more listeners, gets us in front of more people. I promise to always bring you value. I promise to always give you a nugget or 2 in every single episode that you can take back and implement. So that being said, see you on the next episode of Confident. Later.